Kong. 4-star reviews all over the damn place.
Two more 4-star reviews coming in. Daily News.
When do we get to finally see this movie?
Opens Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday?
Yeah, it's some kind of thing they do where they want this huge, like, opening weekend tally.
Right.
So then by Sunday, they actually have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday under this, so it looks like it's a huge amount right after the weekend.
It's going to be
I don't think you're going to need trickery with this thing. Unless, of course, a lot of people are thinking, like Patrice O'Neal. Now, I think this movie's going to be giant, huge.
It has to make over $500 million to break even.
Dude, it is.
Is that what they're saying?
It costs $207 million, to make. Then the promotions, then his salary, and he gets 20%. It's 20 million or 20% against the gross or something.
Dude, this will do worldwide over $1 billion.
It has to make that much for it to be a hit. 500 million is breaking even.
No, this thing is going to make
this thing's gonna be
money.
Massive.
Why do you think that? Why?
Because it's got everything.
It's got the dumb love story. It's got the action.
Yep, love story, action. Love story,
big creature.
Action.
Lord of the Rings made what? Lord of the Rings made.
Rings made insane amounts of money too.
Not record breaking. It wasn't in the top 5 or anything like that.
Made some big money.
Big money, but I'm saying to
Lord of the
Rings
was kind of a niche.
That's
and it was a little niche.
It was a little niche.
Dungeons and Dragons.
A little niche. Although it brought in a lot of the mainstream. Yes, of course.
So
but
King Kong
is
not
all
niche?
about. Fuck no. This is all about mainstream, man.
This is what people want in a movie. Is what everyone is saying. Now, Patrice, it's getting
4-star reviews. It's going to be just massive.
Patrice not seeing King Kong, you might be surprised as to why. Check in at 11. We'll tell you why.
They don't have enough screens to put this movie on. It's going to be one of those movies you're going to see like 5 or 6 screens dedicated.
I wish
to
I could
easily.
see it. I wish I could see it.
He can't.
I can't see it.
Why can't you see King Kong?
I'm going to
Kong, whatever they're calling it, Kong officially.
Emotionally, I'm not going to be able to see it.
This is one of those movies, and it's in every review they've said this. Every review, they've walked out and seen grown men weeping.
I can't deal with
crying.
Over
at
Kong?
This movie, yes.
Yeah, man, because they got him as this in-love motherfucker. I don't want to see that. I want to see rampage and destruction. So you go, he should, like, in the very first one, Fay Ray was not in love with. He was a rampaging beast who just goes, ooh, a white woman, and just carries her around.
She was scared shitless, screaming the whole movie.
She was a possession.
Right.
She wasn't like somebody that loved him back, and like this girl loves him in the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. I just can't deal with what that's gonna. I won't be able to deal with
They're
it.
really saying guys are crying?
Fucking Patrice. Lord of the Rings. That didn't make that much money, did it?
How much did it make?
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Billion.
1.1
billion.
Yeah. 1,129 million.
Together or just one?
This is just one. This is the last one they did.
Worldwide?
Right under. It's number 2, right under Titanic.
Is it really?
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
All right,
and then you got to go down to 5th place for the Two Towers.
How about the first one?
The first one.
Where's the first one?
Had to make the top 20. Stop it.
The Fellowship?
Yeah, Fellowship. There
860 million.
In 10th place. So all 3 of them are in the top 10 gross worldwide.
All right.
Finding Nemo's in there. Jurassic Park.
So Jaws is no longer in there.
Star Wars movie.
All those old school
Jaws.
top ones. Like,
yeah, when it was like fucking $1 to get to
48 hours, man. That was like number 46.
48 hours.
There's got to be a better way to keep track of this because it's not fair to the old school movies.
Yeah, the old school movies.
I paid $3.50 and that was including the popcorn.
This is adjusted money.
Oh, they do that?
Yeah, I remember hearing something on the news about movie gross, and they always do it in adjusted money.
Why don't they just count total tickets?
I keep putting
total
this paper...
tickets sold?
Yeah.
I think they do. Total tickets sold, and then they apply the new price to those tickets.
Let me tell you something. It's a bunch of horse shit. I'm going to tell you who fucked up this whole... Remember there was a time where you did not count the world in this movie shit? What started it? Total Recall started it, where they where it made like $17 here, but it made $400 million. And then they start this whole worldwide sales, and that's the bullshit. That America's the only one that counts, and then the worldwide, it's not going to open until That's another thing they didn't do. They didn't open movies overseas until like 50 years later. So now they open at the same time, and this is all trickery. But the reason I keep covering your paper, Opie, I know I keep throwing something over there, is because they on the front of the post, they have the picture of the death of King Kong. Like you can see he's dying, and then she's sitting there. I don't like it. Now I know there's a bunch of people with gorilla jokes are coming. I know, but it's like. I don't want to see this with this sad shit. I want to see him need to get killed.
Rampaging monsters you don't have a problem with.
Like Peter Jackson was saying, when he's in New York, it's not going to be like him killing everybody. It's going to be like him as a scared animal. I can't deal with it.
So he's scared, running around.
And
like if he picks up a bus and, rips it open, he's just looking for the girl he loves, and then he's scared of everything.
He's scared, and he goes to the Empire State Building to relive the moment that they had on the... Fuck that!
Oh, boy.
I don't need that in my life.
I hear there's some cool scenes where he's running around because he can't find her, and he's picking up, like, blondes off the street, looking at him, and then just heaving them down onto the ground.
Go. Now, if he does that...
sounds hysterical to me.
If he does that, I'll go see that. If somebody can assure me that he throws a couple of
But I'm sure it's not in a nasty way. It's in a where's my sweetheart way.
The remake, he did that. He saw her, picked her up, and said, fuck this ain't her. If I could see a couple of scenes where he kills somebody callously...
Right.
I can deal with it.
But this is even that, though, a couple of scenes isn't going to compensate for the emotion they put into this. It's not like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, where it's just a rampaging, I want to kill you monster, and you have no feelings for it.
And they didn't even kill that nigga.
No.
He got to live, and he wasn't in love with nobody. He was going to eat your children. That nigga was out for blood. Kong is just he's a lonely on that island. The whole thing, listen, the original... When they shoot him, I get sad. I always want things to win.
In 1933, that movie was made. It's all claymation where he's trying to get some eyebrows moving.
And he ate a villager, put him in his mouth. He stepped on a villager.
Yep.
He stepped on, and in the remake, he killed what's the guy's name?
You're talking about the remake from 1976.
The remake from 1970. He killed what's his name? Stepped on him.
Yeah.
Did a couple of things that you go, okay, you can kill him now. This one, Peter Jackson goes, he didn't edit the ending. He couldn't sit in the room. He couldn't sit in the room because he got so attached to King Kong.
Oh, boy.
That's what he said, and I believe him. He said he came and saw the ending. He couldn't edit the death of King Kong at the studio. That's what Peter Jackson said.
They're saying the death scene, the end of this, is so emotional.
I'm not going to watch it.
And so, like you absolutely feel for this animal.
We got someone on the line that actually saw the movie there. Big Kev, what's up?
Oh, that's right.
What's up, guys?
Oh, yeah, Big Kev saw King Kong.
What do you got?
Patrice,
Yo.
you will regret it if you don't see this movie on a big screen.
Look, man, look, I'm telling you why I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because I'm making a step. I just, emotionally, I'm already sad looking at the goofy stills of him. There's the one where he's sitting on the top of the Empire State Building just holding her. If she was screaming, and he could go, well, fuck you then, bitch. It's something. But they're in love, and I don't want to see this big monster in love.
It's a fine blend.
Of what?
It's between those screaming scenes and the kind of love story driven scenes that you're referring to.
Now, when you left the theater, Kev,
I was not crying.
Were other people crying?
Yes.
Were men crying?
I did not see a man crying.
What about Gangsta Fag? Did he show emotion? Did he finally show emotion?
I felt bad for Kong. I put a gat in his mouth, had him suck on my dong.
Kong should have fucked that T-Rex.
That would be a good barometer. Was Gangsta Fag crying?
I didn't notice whether he was crying or not. No.
All right.
I don't know. It seems like everyone is saying very emotional movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. I'm not against it. Don't think I'm against it for any reason. Like, don't go see it. I just, for my personal. My personal emotional level, I just can't. I'm already sad at the trailers. Just him and this whole, and even when he's fighting the T-Rex, it's this whole I love this white woman thing. That it's it's not like
that fight is insane.
The T-Rex is like, okay, in the other movies, it's like, hold on, bitch, sit on this tree while I handle this because this is what the fuck I do. This one is like, oh my god, it's like Titanic, except for it's in the jungle and then at the end of it, and it was made in 1930. 1933, so it's a metaphor for this is what happens when white women and metaphor for black people. When white women and this big gorilla nigga, he falls in love no matter what the circumstance. We gonna shoot your nigga ass off the top of a building.
We know how it's gonna end.
We know how it's gonna end. That's a metaphor for that, and it just bothers me.
Get off your high horse, the Empire State Building.
That's right.
Get off up. You're feeling all high and mighty.
Uppity niggas.
Yes. Up on top of that building with your white woman thinking you're safe.
Yes.
Ivory tower kind of thing. And no, we got biplanes. Here we come.
We're gonna shoot you down.
All right, Big Kev, what else you got on the movie? What?
I think, Patrice, I think you'll like it. I think if you're available tomorrow at midnight, I'm doing a screening in Clifton, New Jersey at the Clifton Commons. I'll hold a seat for you.
A little pre-screening the day before opening?
If I go there, man, I know I'm not going to be... Kev, I'll call Kev, man. I want to see it, but I'm telling you, even the fight, it's just already making me sad.
How many T-Rexes does he fight in that scene?
3.
The family.
Any other movie up till now, there's always been like one T-Rex, and T-Rex is like the motherfucker, and it's always one T-Rex. Three of them.
He's fighting the families, the mom and the daddy and the little one.
Oh.
Yeah, that scene is crazy.
I hear it's great.
I hear that Kong was dead throughout the whole movie, and
you stopped it. That's the whole secret of the twist.
Yeah,
he was dead.
It was a dream sequence.
It's just another fantastic leaps and bounds special effects.
Does he do anything mean, Big Kev? Does he do anything that says he's angry and is it anything other than protecting her and fear? Is it like watch out, Kong will step on your face? Did Jack Black die? Anything?
I don't want to say. I don't want to give too much away.
Okay, just say yes or no. Did he do anything?
Our old
horribly?
pal Jack Black. Yeah, he'll be coming on our show again.
Oof.
Did he do anything horribly?
Yeah. What if you have to say there's a scale to things he did horrible and things you feel bad for him about, which way is it tip?
I'd say it's probably tipping towards the, you feel horrible that he's in this situation and has to do these things.
There's a couple of bad.
Did he kill any of the guys that try to get her in the jungle? Does he do anything
didn't happen
horrible?
in the original.
Yeah.
He does?
Okay, good.
I'm going to say yeah on that.
In the remake in 76,
76.
Right? He tossed... Kong was a motherfucker in that movie.
Yeah.
That movie sucked.
He threw everybody into the ravine. Everybody, except for Fish and Chips Willie. Remember Live and Let Die, the guy with the hook on his arm? Yeah. He was in King Kong 1966. He lived to go to everybody, you know. But I just don't, man. I know I'm being a pussy on this one, but it's just I don't like. I never seen Oh Yeller. Right. I never seen it. I just heard about it, and I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it.
All right, Big Kev. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Hey, Jack Black
in Clifton. If you want to come to a midnight show, Clifton Commons in Clifton, New Jersey.
I'm gonna call you, Big Kev.
Kev. Yeah. Jack Black doesn't do that over-the-top shit Jack Black thing, does he? Because I was a little nervous when I heard Jack Black was in it. Because he's good in some movies, but if he plays that whole over-the-top, I got to be the center of attention Jack Black, does he do that?
There's an element to that, but there was an element to that in the original character as well. So I think it's taking something that Jack Black is strong at, and kind of focusing it into a more serious way.
As long as it works.
They had De Niro as almost being Venom. Yeah,
that Fay Ray was pretty hot for one of those oldie time movie girls.
Those old time movies were sexy anyway.
I'm gonna go see.
They all look the same. They all look like Miss Crabtree from Little Rascals. The same hair, same fucking face, same clothes. They all look like Miss Crabtree, who was also hot.
Hey, didn't you look up the review of the original movie?
The New York Post.
It stunk, right?
Do we have that anywhere? Oh, it's in the Post today?
Yeah, the Post had pretty much trashed the original.
And it's a smarmy guy, too. Like, you wouldn't think it would be that smarmy in 1933.
The name of the reviewer was Smarmy.
Yeah, they retired his name, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago.
Damn,
no one has named this person's name anymore.
I could find it.
It's very close.
Page 7,
yeah.
But just to think that...
Page 7.
Page 7 of the Post. Just to think the Post... was around, still doing their shilling, their dirty business.
Is Big Kev still on the phone?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Narnia did stink, too, Kevin.
Okay.
It was
I'm glad we agree on that.
Horrendous.
The guy's name.
They also put back. You're talking about the 1933. There was that whole spider scene that they cut because the footage is long lost. Unfortunately, it was deemed too horrific for audiences to see.
Back in 33.
Yeah.
Great. They had seen, gassings on the battlefield.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because that nigga beat the spider. They had him beating the spider. You can't have that nigga beating the spider.
The spider represented the multiple legs of American commercialism, and there's no way we're going to let that colored gentleman rip apart the United States of America.
You see who wrote this article about the old review?
Yeah.
Stephen Lynch.
Yeah, I saw that.
By Stephen Lynch.
The critic back in 1933 was Thornton Delhanty. I'm Thornton Delhanty here with my review of King Kong.
The fast piano.
In fast motion.
Somebody, I parked my bike with the big wheel in the front right here. Now, where is it?
Dateline, New York City. Big gorilla climbs the Empire State Building. And it stinks and I don't like it. My review from Jimmy Norton. Yeah, Kong, even though it got panned, what did he say? The critic said, its fantasy element has moments of humor, but its thrills are weakened by their evident effort to be thrilling. What the fuck is he saying? Audiences didn't agree. Kong opened to sold-out crowds at both Radio City Music Hall and the RKO New Roxy Radio City Music Hall's sister theater in a rare simultaneous opening. Yeah.
It made $1.1 million. That was
opening what?
It was in the top 10 of that decade.
$1.1 million.
The whole time.
The whole run?
Yeah. 1 point.
Well, tickets were 35 cents.
Boys, we're rich.
35 cents, a nickel and a half.
A nickel.
It was, they have tickets worth 35 cents during the day, 75 cents at night. Believe me, you were going to Radio City Music Hall. That was probably, a little more expensive than going to the local dive to go see, what else was out in 33? Kev? You probably know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Schmuggins McGillicuddy and Harleen Johnson star in. White women had black names back then.
Harleen.
Madeline Washington and.
America's sweetheart, Mary Pickford, will star in our first talkie. And here they are for the big premiere, rolling up to the red carpet.
They had Flash Gordon on the what is it called? The Thriller, what do they call it? Coming next week?
Yeah, the serial.
The serial,
they call
the shit
them.
back then, yeah.
Coming attractions.
And here comes the Cadillac with Fay Ray pulling up to the premiere of King Kong. What a wonderful moment this is. I wonder if Fay Ray, do you have a word you could say to the audience?
I love everybody, and this is a fantastic place, and I'm going to love the motion picture.
Yes, we are, Faye. It's going to be a wonderful motion picture. Of course, the star of the movie, a big gorilla named King Kong. Oh, my God. He's caught on my foot. I'm falling. Kong! Little Dickie Goodman, that parody.
I got you.
That's all they were back then, the newscasters. Everything sounded the same. Movie premiere. We're here at the movie premiere. It's the most exciting thing. The Hindenburg has crashed. Oh, my God, the humanity.
Mr. and Mrs.
War is over in Europe. War is still raging in Japan. This guy has the same delivery.
Mr. and Mrs. North America.
There's no dynamic to it. To all of the ships at sea.
Flash!
Flash!
King Kong makes a record, $4.66.
What an opening weekend. In the tens of dollars. We'll have it tabulated for you next month.
It's made $9.8.
The largest opening we've ever seen for a motion picture.
Derby Day from Canada. Stop playing dumb, Anthony. You were actually there, you fucking vampire.
Here comes Anthony Cumia, future shock jock. What do you have to say, Anthony?
Your mom's box.
Your mom's box.
2006.
Vampire.
Anthony's the dude from The Seventh Sign who wants the world to end. Remember that? Oh, my God. It's the 10th sign. Thank God I can die.
All right, Big Kev.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to call you, Big Kev.
Yeah, give that plug again, Kev.
It's a midnight movie premiere of Kong. It's tomorrow night, Tuesday night at midnight, at the Clifton Commons, AMC Clifton Commons in Clifton, New Jersey.
All right. Very good.
Very good. I have the all-time USA box office.
Let me take a guess. First one, Titanic.
Very good.
Second one, evidently, would be Star Wars The last Star Wars, right?
No, actually, it's Star Wars from 1977.
Because they re-released it. That's not fair, but we'll
okay.
enjoy that. The third one will be Star Wars again.
Nope.
No.
Something new.
Lord of the Rings?
Past couple of years. No, Lord of the Rings came in at Return of the King, number 8.
U.S. box office.
This is U.S.
This is U.S.
With $377 million at number 8. No, this number 3
cartoon?
made... Yes.
Shrek 2.
Very good. Shrek 2
How
made...
pull that one out of your
I'm a movie motherfucker. I just watch these goofy movies.
Yeah.
Shrek 2 made a lot of money.
What about 4?
Number 4. I have to keep saying Star Wars. Star Wars.
No.
One of those Star Wars is in there, man.
Yeah, it is. Top 5.
Top 5.
So
Okay.
It's number 5.
Number 4. I don't know. Give me a hint.
It goes back a couple of decades.
Goes back. Jaws. Still 4.
No.
E.T. 4.
E.T.
Re-release of E.T.
E.T. See, you got to think
they
the re-release.
re-released it, yeah. And that made about a good $90 million to re-release.
And we got like a number 6, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
403.
The first
one. I liked that movie.
So these are the top. These are top American, right?
American.
So what happened? So the worldwide doesn't even put them up with. So Lord of the Rings was bigger somewhere else than it was in the States.
Yeah, probably like England and shit. Japan.
Well, see, that's that bullshit.
Once you throw Japan into it, you don't know what they're gonna like.
That's really bullshit. This is what counts. This is what counts. So Lord of the Rings is not even up there. So
number 8. It's in the top 10, and it's number 12, and it's number 17. The 3 of them.
But see, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man cost $203 million to make. So it didn't even make
$403 million domestic.
So they only made its money back here. So here it's a flop. It's a flop here.
No, because then you got
403 and
you got movie rentals too, you know.
See, that's the bullshit.
Yeah, think of that shit.
Opie, that's the thing.
Per-view,
this is this thing that
the
we're
cable
adding
deals
now,
they make.
Man. This, all of this.
That's something they didn't have years ago.
It's magic now. It's all that magical stuff to make it seem like it's not bullshit.
Every movie's a hit now if you look at everything they make with the DVDs and.
You want to see Kong?
They box it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it.
Comes out.
Gonna have to see it on the screen like that. Yeah. I don't know what I should do though to cover it up if I start weeping.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, you're an animal guy too, right?
Bring Robert Kelly.
Bob Kelly, he'll stop it.
He'll be weeping way more than you, and no one will notice it.
I only got choked up at one movie in my life. One movie, and the old classic listeners will know which one it is, but it was one fucking part in one movie. One part in one movie got me to go like make that. I lost control of my diaphragm and sucked in out of nowhere, involuntary, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck was that?
Schindler's List?
No. I pardon you. And I was cracking up.
I don't remember the answer to this one.
You don't remember the answer?
Give us a hint.
It's a movie goes back. Was it late 80s, early 90s maybe? Not sure the year. It was very a love story kind of.
Oh boy, Terms of Endearment?
No, nothing like that. But it was
Web.
also a thriller type.
In the early
supernaturally kind of thing.
Supernatural thriller kind of.
Romantic.
In early 80s, in late 80s.
Yeah.
Die Hard?
It was very emotional.
When Mr. Takagi got shot?
No. You know what? I think it was more when Hans Gruber was going, no, you're one of them. No, don't shoot me, don't kill. I so felt for him. No.
Wow, I don't know.
Who stars it? Who's a guest star?
Wow. Let me see. All right, I'll give you a hint. The guy was in it. This will give it away because the guy that was a teacher from Fast Times at Ridgemont High was in it.
Sixth Sense?
Nope.
There was only one teacher, Mr.
Hand. No.
Someone's asking if it's your wedding video.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, a bunch of people on instant feedback. Well, at least a couple have gotten it. And then finished it off with, you fag.
What is it, man?
You went to the opening night of Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation, that was it. As the premiere of Birth of a Nation.
That wasn't sad for Anthony.
That was a comedy.
Yeah.
And here comes the Ku Klux Klan riding in as heroes.
As those evil slaves.
Hunting them down for doing their evil, I don't know, running away thing.
Their evil free work.
All right, it's either The Crying Game or Ghost.
Was it Ghost?
It was a scene in fucking Ghost.
What scene in
One
Ghost?
fucking...
Who was the teacher in Ghost?
The teacher in Ghost was that teacher that took them all to the... in Fast Times.
That dude.
Mr. What was his name?
Oh, yeah.
And he took him down to the to see the dead body.
He taught him how to kick
He's
nickels.
the guy on the train.
Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to be a little obscure with the reference. I don't want to say Patrick Swayze.
Oh, yeah, he jumped through the train.
There's that goddamn stupid fucking scene where Demi Moore's face is all lit up and that one single tear, I don't know how she does it, goes down her face, and it was it. I just went like,
and then also,
no, it wasn't for her.
I saw Anthony at Ghost crying, and I fucked him in his ass, and I'm not lying. Crying ass bitch. New song, gangster fag.
Just like to me, Anthony was saying more.
I took that clay pot and wrapped it around his face and fucked him in his ass until it.
I reached my arms around and grabbed his dick like a spinning clay pot.
And Whoopi Goldberg watched, and I punched that bitch
in her twat.
Wow.
No, it wasn't a, like, weeping.
Jesus.
It was one of those things where you try to swallow or breathe, and you go like...
I cried more when Rick Aviles got killed.
Well, you know, you put yourself out there. No, that was it.
When you're sharing.
That was like the only movie that ever
That's why I'm
did anything.
already sad at Kong. That's why I'm not going to... I never cried at a movie, ever.
Yeah.
Never.
You don't think Titanic was sad at the end when the old broad came back and they were back on the stairway?
Absolutely.
Because I remember leaving the theater right after that scene. Yeah. You would think you were leaving a fucking funeral. A funeral. We saw that one, Ope.
Which one?
Titanic, when it was in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Remember, we all went?
I ruined that movie for her. My girl was watching it. She's seen it 25,000 times. So I'm watching it with her, and I'm just making fun of this stupid movie. It just, Titanic did not... Jack! Human trauma, it doesn't...
With the animals.
Ben's raw ass. Ben?
Hey, before you even said that, my guess was that it was Gone with the Wind when you were watching it with Groucho.
I didn't watch Gone with the Wind with Groucho. I met Groucho.
Patrice.
All right.
You should never have admitted to that. What a faggot. Ha, ha, ha. Faggot.
Yeah, that was one. You should have said something.
What? Let me ask you
you should have said gangster fag made you cry.
In hindsight, I will admit it looks bad. When the movie first came out, and it was like that one scene, it's totally acceptable to me. And I have no qualms or problems with saying it, and I have it's no threat to my masculinity, me admitting that it was a moment in time.
There were some tough scenes to get through in Bridges of Madison County, I gotta admit.
Yeah, when Clint Eastwood had his shirt off at the pump well, watching that fossil without his shirt on.
I felt bad for... There's a few things I felt bad. I felt bad when I thought Little Nemo was almost... going to be
motherfucker,
hurt.
Little Nemo.
Little Nemo almost got hurt, and it was weird. I said, "Oh, don't die, Little Nemo. You got a bad fin."
What about Mufasa in The Lion King?
Very
he
sad.
Died
Matter of fact, I've never seen Lion King because of that. I don't want to see that.
You have never seen The Lion King?
I'm going to
watch little Simba when he's trying to talk to his dead father. Come on, Dad.
Nope,
Come on.
Couldn't watch it. I know about it. I just couldn't.
Why?
Because I don't like animal stuff. Don't fucking don't fucking fuck with me with the animal shit. I'm sorry. Okay, I almost had a little thing with City of Angels.
City of Angels.
With Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. Almost got a little teared up when she got hit by the car.
You never got a little misty at a movie.
Not Platoon.
Platoon, which scene?
William Dafoe scene. That was a hardcore scene, man. That
when he
did the in the air thing. That was shooting. That scene in that movie that made me very sad. I can't watch too many times. Is when Kevin Dillon shoots at the pig.
The pig gets up. There's a fucking old broad. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
I don't know, when he fucking gun-butted that little retard, did nothing for it. Man, he's laughing at you.
That's how the gook laughs at you. Do it for Manny and Sal. That's how the fucking gook laughs at you. Dance. Oh, my God. Because, this scene did nothing for you?
Không có phải là Việt Cộng. Ở đây không có là Việt Cộng, không biết không? Không phải là Việt Cộng. Ở đây không có là Việt Cộng, không biết không? Tại sao vậy hả? Sao các ông gà của tôi uống mà? Các ông đến đây giết heo, giết gà, phải không?
No.
That is fan-fucking-tastic.
It's the greatest.
When that old broad is just jibber-jabbering, and he fucking pops her square in the head.
But they don't have on that. You don't have on that where Barringer goes to Johnny Depp. What's she fucking saying?
Yeah.
She's saying something about you come in here, you're fucking with their rice.
Just pops her in the head, and he's right back to business.
But they forget they shoved Manny's dick in his mouth against the tree.
Yeah,
you gotta take it. Come on, man.
That's it.
There was some sad shit in that, but it's just like
that village
Titanic.
Had to pay.
Titanic.
No, true love.
Not even when he sunk down in the water. When he sunk down in the water, my first feeling was, ooh, that's creepy. I wouldn't want to be that motherfucker.
That is eerie.
All right, let's go to Rob on Long Island. Rob, what's up?
Hey, morning, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, the scene that got me in Titanic wasn't like her at the end on the boat or him sinking. It was when they were coming back for the bodies, and you see that woman in the water holding her frozen baby. And it's just like, I don't know, I did that breathing thing that Anthony did, where I was just like, I wasn't going to let myself cry, but that...
Yeah, it's one of those where you just kind of hold back.
Yeah.
And you go kind of... You get that little juggle thing goes. Your throat kind of... You can't swallow. It seems like if you swallow, it's going to be... The whole theater will hear it, like... Like you get... Oh, this guy, Adam's got a good one.
Which one?
Saving Private Ryan at the end when he's saluting the flag. Any old veteran thing. Done. You ever watch Band of Brothers? You watch the series Band of Brothers? Excellent fucking thing. If you're looking to get someone a war buff, a series on DVD for Christmas, Band of Brothers. It's amazing. At the end, they have the actual guys from that were the Band of Brothers. They're all obviously old guys, and they're talking about their experiences, and you just see them, like, they'll be talking, Bobby, I remember Bobby, a young Italian guy that we had gotten off the boats. I really can't talk about this right now. And you go like, it is so hard to fucking watch.
So just your impression, I think I got a little moist.
They do. They're talking about these guys like it was yesterday, and they were in this experience together that no one could ever imagine. And then, like, he's dead. This guy's still alive, and he's all old, and he's got the memories of him as a young kid. And he'll be talking and laughing about something, and a memory will click in his head, and these big, old, blue eyes.
And he's the actual guy.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
You're insane.
The actual people don't count. Only movies count. Movie scenes that an actor did that made you cry. Maybe when Don Corleone dropped in the tomato patch.
That was funny.
No real
Stop
people
it,
count.
you're spilling it.
No real people, no real stuff can count, man.
Anthony's crying all over his apartment, though. You got to give him props for that.
No.
He's going through boxes of tissues.
That didn't make me cry, but it gets you like, where you're like, this is some sad fucking shit.
Anthony, this picture on the Post, the front cover of the Post, that already is making me mad. It's making me cry.
You cry over Grey Wolf's song.
Hold on. A lot of people want to comment on the instant feedback. Did you cry during Jerry Maguire, too? And then he describes the part where Anthony cried. You had me at hello. Cut to Anthony watching on his couch.
No.
All right, well, here you go, Ed.
Assholes.
Prince in D.C., what's up?
It's Rich.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Rich. What's up?
Anthony, I want to know if you cried on Milo and Otis when they got separated.
See, I never saw Milo and Otis.
You never saw Milo and Otis. Animals.
Or the bear. I can't.
All right, we get it. You hate animals.
Yes.
I mean, you love animals.
He loves animals.
Give me some human.
All right, we get it.
Give me a sad human one that maybe I see.
Chris in Jersey, what's up?
Yeah, I want to know if Anthony cried at the end when in Howard the Duck when Leah Thompson.
I didn't even hear the rest of it.
Guys are assholes.
The Princess Bride? Was anything?
Oh, very touching. No. No.
Well, Anthony, you're not alone. Let's go to a guy named Memphis in New Jersey. He's confused. Memphis, what's up?
No, it's a girl.
Oh. Stripper name?
I'm sorry?
Stripper name?
I guess my mom wanted me to be, but I'm not.
Memphis.
All right, Memphis, what's up?
No, Patrice was trying to act all tough. I just wanted to know if he cried at Braveheart. Every guy cried at Braveheart.
When he got chopped up? Are you fucking kidding me?
Freedom at the end there.
Freedom?
Horseshit. I'm telling you one thing about me.
I'll give you an emotional scene, but not
there's
feel-worthy.
Not too many white people going through stuff movies that I've ever cried. I might have almost cried at Color Purple, but.
Oh, okay. We watched that the other day. And my girlfriend said, she goes, there's like 5 scenes in this where she cries in there. And there was. You could see it's very emotional and stuff. If they were white people, I would have cried.
Amistad.
And
really Billy Burr fucked up that cry for me. I'm going to tell you. Ready? He goes, in the movie, I was very sad because he goes, give us free, right? And Billy goes, that motherfucker sounds like the Cookie Monster. Give us cookie. And
he ruined it.
He fucked up my cry.
Took you out of it.
But like the Cinderella Man, I don't give a shit about. He got shot. Freedom.
Well, when the sisters at the end of The Color Purple come running together in the
when
field.
When they find each other, man, that's some shit. That's, black family shit.
That sure didn't make black men look good. Not a good light on the black man.
What about Rudy? You cry during Rudy?
Oh, not at all.
Not a tear?
Not
at all.
Sorry. Not a drop.
All right, we got some more calling in here. Ken in Ohio. Ken?
Yeah, man, I want to know if he cried watching The Champ.
The Champ. No.
Wasn't that a killer?
What, the remake?
I know, about Ricky Schroeder, man.
That is the remake. The original had the original was actually, the kid was played by the guy that plays Uncle Fester.
Jeez.
He was a child actor.
Wow.
And he was cute as a little button back then.
What about when the old man and woman in Titanic got dressed up and just laid in bed while everybody else was?
I thought that was hysterical.
That was very sad.
No, I loved it.
That was sad, dude.
Because you know what? It got me thinking too much. I was sitting there thinking, what are they going to do? Lay there and take a breath?
Suspension of disbelief.
Like it's going to get to the point where that water gets up and you're going to get out of that fucking bed and go, ah! Yeah, they're not just going to lay there
they make
hugging
it look
each
all
other
romantic and shit.
Underwater.
You know that's a
horrific. Get your old ass up and try.
You know that turned into a horrific death when they went to the next scene, man. They try to romanticize
them trying to get out of it.
There was no peace, and then they both made a deal to take a deep breath, and one said, you know what?
There was no peaceful death.
All right, you know what else is a little sad?
That was horrific. Them crawling at the ceiling trying to get some air.
That was a little sad.
Stupid fucking...
Opie's
you ever see Downfall?
What did you cry at? We didn't get nothing you almost cried at.
There were some things, what?
You ever see Downfall?
Eric just played him out.
Oh, we'll turn him in a second. Downfall, when Hitler had to take the cyanide pill and put it in his German Shepherd's mouth and click it to kill his dogs before he killed himself.
Oh.
And he's attached to his dog. And I know it's Hitler and all, but it's just the guy and his dog. Yeah, that kind of made me feel a little bad.
As he kicked a Jew.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I said that on the air when I first saw the movie, and people were like, are you insane?
That motherfucker burned up Jews, but he loves his dog.
Hitler. I know
it's not so bad.
I know it's Hitler.
He saved his pet
but he had a kid. And you know something? He did his own dog. He didn't have one of his other guys do it. He was, gave the dog the cyanide, clamped down.
And done.
And then Hitler kind of walked away with his arms behind his back, feeling all bad about it.
John in North Carolina. John?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Hey.
Look at me like I'm crazy.
I know.
Yes, sir.
That movie, Rudy, gets me every time.
Yeah, I think I had a little moisture during Rudy. A little bit. Near the end of the movie there?
That quarterback, it's all worth it.
Yeah,
everything he went through.
There you go.
Glory, when Denzel picks up the flag.
God damn it, Glory.
That's a good movie.
Glory has two.
Glory's
Denzel's one tier.
Yeah.
That one tier.
That single tier thing, there's something about it.
That's the greatest.
They know how to get us.
They do.
Mike in Jersey. Mike?
Yeah, I actually have two. Tell me you didn't cry at the end of Field of Dreams when he's playing catch with his dad.
That was pretty cool.
No.
That had a little something to it. No?
And And the other one is Brian's song. Tell me you didn't cry when he went.
Back in the day, Brian's song.
Yeah. I love Brian Piccolo. And I want you to love him too.
Brian's song is
iffy.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not enough to make a man cry.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's go to Gooch in Cleveland. Gooch.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, man.
Hey, did you cry when Bubba got killed in Forrest Gump, man? The big lip retard, man. He didn't know what was going on. What was he even doing there? I got shot, Forrest. Something bit me. I can't deal with that, dude.
All right, good.
I was in the theater watching it, but luckily there was a chick with me, so it all worked out.
There you go.
All right, fellas.
What'd you cry out, Sweeto?
A few of those were mentioned. Rudy. Some of the craziness of Sixth Sense was got me a little bit.
So what's the
end of Gladiator?
All right, what's the thing that taps? What's the part of you that's being tapped?
There's no when you
crying
or anything.
I know you're not weeping, but what's the thing where you just get a little? What is that? What is the tapping into Rudy? Because Rudy, this thing, the guy goes, feel the dreams, he's catching it with his dad. I'm not trying to be, stereotypical. I don't know my father. That shit gets me nowhere. Or anything with soul food and the whole family thing. I didn't have all that to relate to it. Yeah. So what is it about Rudy that you relate to and you go, wow, that is sad?
Rudy didn't do anything for me.
Well... He worked his ass off, and he finally got a chance to prove himself.
Underdog.
I think it's any time.
Underdog shit.
Whether you're crying or not.
Shit, right.
Whether you're blubbering, crying or not. Or you're just, feeling like an emotion welling up or something. It's just when an actor can really convey a strong emotion on screen. Yeah. That's what'll do it. Whether it's love or some kind of reunion thing like that, any kind of shit like that'll get you.
Yeah, I got another one.
But they gotta be good.
How about when Ajax gets caught in the Warriors?
Now that, I was welling up just wanted to rape the bitch. And why do they leave him alone? Ajax.
I got another one.
48 Hours, he was great as Gans. Nice gun.
I got another one in The Notebook when she realizes that the man next to her is her husband.
Which one?
That was pretty tough.
There's some movies that you're a fan of. You were saying that you saw The Notebook.
Right. The Notebook. That was Devin on Instant Feedback.